All right, this is a civil matter, guys, that tends to, a lot of people tend to run into this. It's for Instagram. My ex-landlord refuses to pay me back my security deposit. What can I do? In May, my neighbor's condo caught fire and my unit was impacted. I lost everything. And me and my daughter are currently displaced. I'm staying with my sister and her family for now. But I really think she needs order back in her home, being that she just retired from the Navy 20 plus years. I've contacted HLA for assistance because I'm low income and I can't afford an attorney right now. They spoke with me and instead of providing me with a pro bono attorney, they emailed me a letter of recommendation stating that I have a valid cause based on bad faith. Please assist if you can, because my deposit was over $2,000, and that would help me out. Sorry, y'all. That would help me out so much. Okay, so this happens a lot, guys, and people hire me for this a lot. It needs to be a demand written for your security deposit back. A lot of the times, the departments will commit what we call DTPA violations, where they rack up a huge invoice and try to charge you an exorbitant amount of fees in an effort to keep your security deposit. And I have been quite successful in getting them back, and you all can get them back. You need to hire an attorney so that someone can assist you with getting that security deposit back. You have to demand that security deposit. The first way that you have to start, guys, is getting a copy of that invoice. They have to give you an itemized final invoice. They have to give you this. In addition, so that you don't get all the way to the end of this and the apartment complex say that you just didn't give them a forwarding address, they will need a forwarding address. A lot of the times we don't like to give them a forwarding address because we believe they're going to do nothing but send a bill, and you are absolutely correct much of the time. But you can use your mother's address, a sister's address, a post office box. You need to give them an address so that you can make sure that they cannot slide out of this later saying that they had no address to send your return check to, your monies to. In addition, when you get that line item invoice, you have to go through it and you have to scrutinize it to see if any of these things make sense. A lot of the times you all move out of the homes, you don't take pictures and things. You need to make sure that you take pictures. In addition, if there's any damage that has been documented throughout your stay that the landlords were responsible for that they failed to fix, make sure you have those letters and documentation and photos of that as well. A lot of the time, the management companies or the people that are going over the security deposits or that are dealing with the paperwork don't really know what's going on with the apartment home or the home, and they're just being very ministerial and putting a bunch of fees down just for anything that somebody else went through and checked the box on. So a lot of this stuff can be fixed and your account can be credited if you go through that line item invoice with scrutiny, attaching your proof for that. Okay? Just so that you all know. And always, guys, contact an attorney, because sometimes you can pay an attorney $200 to $300 to get your security deposit back. That's $2,000 and $3,000, like in a case like this. Next case.